To confess the creed is to take up a countercultural stance. When we say the creed, we're not just expressing our own views or our own priorities. We join our voices to a great communal voice that calls out across the centuries from every tribe and tongue. We find ourselves as part of that community that transcends time and place. In finding ourselves in community, we are taking a critical distance from our own time and place. The truest and most important things we can ever say are not individual words, but communal words. Most of the words that we speak are trivial and fleeting. They fall from our lips and are blown away like dead leaves. But in the creed, I am invited to say true words. I've been to wedding ceremonies where the couple write their own vows. It's a fairly recent custom that reflects wider cultural changes. In the past, one of the things that made a wedding special was the fact that you got to say exactly the same words that everyone else said. When a couple said their vows, they weren't just expressing their own feelings. They didn't use their own words. They used the same words that their parents had spoken, and their parents had spoken before them. And they made those words their own. But today, we are skeptical about the past. We're doubtful about anything that is merely handed down to us. We assume that the truest thing we could ever say would be something we had made up ourselves. In the same way, Christians today are often suspicious of creeds. Many churches are more comfortable with mission statements than with creeds. The thing about a mission statement is you always get to make it up for yourself. It's like writing your own wedding vows. But here's the paradox. It is the personalized confession, like the personalized wedding vow, that ends up sounding like an echo of the larger society around us. When I allow my own individual I to become part of the I of the body of Christ, it is then that I am saying something of deep and lasting importance. It is then that my words have roots.